everybody.
Hello, hello.
I hope you can hear me okay.
I see Lou.
I see Lou too. That was very bad and hadn't shared out yet either.
I did on Facebook before coming in here, as well as my community page. If I
How's
get my
everybody doing?
if I get my act together, I'll try doing a preview the next time.
It's so hard. And I took my mom to the doctor's appointment, got a bite to eat, got in here and was working on stuff. And then I had to go out and help her with feeding. So I fed all the cats. Where I was sitting this morning, I counted 11 little kittens.
Oh
I know
my.
there's at least 6 in the other area. And then all the moms and dads that are around here. So there's at least 40 cats,
Oh my
kittens and
gosh.
cats here. And yeah, she's overwhelmed. And my mom really doesn't walk. My husband's extremely allergic to cats, or I would. I love cats. But I'm going to end up moving this way. So, hi, Patty. How are you doing? Just waiting for some more people to come in. So if there's anything anybody is looking for today, let us know in the chat.
Well, speaking of kittens, our adult kitty just flat disappeared out of our fenced backyard. And
Aw,
so hubby couldn't help it. That was the beginning of the month, and so we found some people that had a huge number of kittens, and Monday we picked up two little boys. We've a ginger and a little tiger stripe, and we've named them Tom and Jerry.
oh, how cute.
Except we've spelled it Thom and Gerry. And so
Oh,
far they're living up to their names.
well, good. Chasing each other around, are they?
Yeah.
I know Tom and Jerry are always trying to get at food and into mischief.
Well, they definitely are. In fact, like I said, we just brought him back noon on Monday, and what this is Thursday, and so poor Bob's trying to sit on the couch and eat a turkey sandwich, and Tom was climbing up his arm trying to get to the turkey. So they're already, like I said, they're living up to their little names.
Well, that's good. They'll keep you busy, that's for sure.
Yeah. Except we're not used to little bitty ones under feet. I mean, they're smaller than his foot, for goodness sake. And they just zoom, zoom, zoom. And now they've taken to running around and following us. They've learned what the kitchen is already. They know what the kitchen is. That's where food is.
Yep, that's where the food comes from. Yeah, the little ones here are so cute because they're starting to get brave enough. I'll sit down in the patio and have them come out, and I'll toss little bits of chicken to them. And some of them are getting brave enough to actually come closer to my feet when they're getting the food. And I don't even think they realize they're that close until they kind of look up after they've gotten the chicken and they're like, ooh, big person here.
Yeah. Oh, there's a person attached to that chicken.
Yeah. So they're figuring out pretty quickly that I'm the one feeding them. Yeah, I'm looking into that, Lou, but pretty pretty slim pickings here as far as who will help. And I found one place that I can take them to on Mondays or Wednesdays, and then it costs so much, per animal. And they gave me the price breakdown, but it's like $140 for a female and $100 for a male. And when you're talking about 40 cats, and my mom's on Social Security. It's like,
Gosh.
yeah, it's like you're not asking for a lot there, are you?
Well, but if you can find a rescue group, they will take them. And based on donations that they have, you don't have any rescues in the area?
I've reached out to all of them. They're at max capacity,
Oh,
and they have so many others they're already helping.
that's a shame.
But yeah, so anyway, all right. Well, we'll go over a little bit of what's going on, what goes on here. So I'm of course Becky with Becky's Vintage and More, and this is Randy with Moon Valley Crafts. And I do a lot of starting bids, and sometimes we do some buy it nows. The starting bids will count down in the chat with going once, going twice, last call, and sold. If more than one person is bidding on an item, we ask that you let us know that you're out when you're done or at your max capacity for bidding. And of course, we're small businesses, so please remember if you're bidding that we do consider that, you know, that you're going to be paying for it, so to speak. And right now I'm in Riddle, Oregon, and I'm probably going to be shipping from here because I'll probably be here another couple weeks. And let's see, what else should I say? I use Pirate Ship and PayPal, and Pirate Ship for shipping and PayPal for invoicing. Usually, if I invoice you and you only have a smaller amount, like I'll invoice you the cost and the shipping. And then if you want me to hold on to it for maybe another sale or two, I can do that. But I do ask that you pay the invoice, and just let me know that you would like to build a little box, and that's fine with me. And if you have anything that you need to let us know, just let us know by email. And our emails are below our names on the screen. And see, there was something else that just went right out of my brain.
Well, I was going to say that I know everybody does it differently, but we give plenty people plenty of time to come in with a counter bid. We will count it down. So your counter bid must show up in the chat before the
Yeah.
words sold show up in the chat and the words sold gets said. And that's just to make it fair for everybody. But I can't type fast on this thing. So, if you're going to counter bid, get her done.
Yeah, because we do go by the chat, and when it says sold in the chat, that's what we go by, because sometimes what you're seeing on the screen may not jive with the chat. But
And refresh ever so often, especially if you're following other things on other tabs. Because I personally have found out that when I jump tabs, I'm losing, and not everybody's internet is created equal. We all have different speeds on the devices.
that's for darn sure. And we would hate for you to miss out on something that you would really like. And you can always go into that little spinny cog looking thing and set the playback speed to 2 times the speed. That kind of helps to keep you up. I've noticed when I do that, it helps me to stay up to speed with the show. Doesn't always work, but there's always that. And if at any time there's anything that we've passed on, you can always ask for it in the chat, and always ask if there's anything you're looking for. And I see Sue popped in. Hi, Sue. Good to see you.
Becky's brave. I ignore spinny things because they're techie. And no, if I mess with one, I would totally mess everything up.
No, the settings button is okay, the little cog. And yeah, I do that because I did notice it does help, and somebody else had mentioned it, and by golly, it did work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and move Randy over and let her give you a little information and she can go ahead and start.
All righty. Well, I am in Central Missouri, and I do my invoicing through PayPal, and I ship through Pirate Ship. So if I've not done business with you before, please just send me an email to my email and give me your real name, your address, and your YouTube name so I can, put the two together. Basically, as soon as I have your information, I'll probably get invoicing done within 24 hours. And then, pretty much as soon as that invoice is paid, well, I'm going to get your item shipped through Pirate Ship, usually within 24 hours, depending on whether it's a Saturday or a Sunday. Because I'm lucky, and my mailman takes good care of me, and I get a pickup right here at the house, so I don't have to run down to the post office or any place else to get things out in the mail, and they go pretty quick. So I'll just hop in here. So my first item I've got is a buy it now for $4. And this is just the cutest little something. It's very simple. And it's just a cute little 8-inch rhinestone bangle. No stones are missing. They're prong set. It's not fancy schmancy. It's kind of simple, but it's cute. This would be a great piece to layer with other things. You could put it with real gold and nobody would know the difference. It's very nicely done. It looks like an expensive bracelet. But I thought it would be fun.
Yeah.
Because we're going into Christmas season, holiday season, and so sparkly is fun to have. Okay, any interest in it? And anywhere along the way, if if you come in and you scroll back or whatever, just yell about the item. I can look it up. That's not an issue at all. Next item is a buy it now, $8. And this is a 30-inch. It's premier design. And I took it off of there, but this is so pretty because this is all natural shell. And it's in these sunny, funny sectagonal shapes, odd shapes. And let's see, is this, are these, I was, yeah, these are real freshwater pearls. So you've got macrame, putting them to, and you've got this like really nice lemony yellow, and then these brown ovals. And this is a 30-inch premier design. It does have a clasp. I know it's now officially fall, but I thought the colors were very pretty. So it's all natural. Of course, now's the time to be getting Christmas gifts for people. And then, of course, there is the little premier design label. I can't get it close enough for you to read. And then my last item this round is another name brand. Buy it now, $5. And this is Vince Camuto. And this is a 18 to 20-inch gold tone snake. But on that snake is this really nice, look at these big glass and this pendant. Isn't that neat? Again, another good layering piece. And then here is your Vince Camuto.
That's $5?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's really nice for $5.
Yes, it is. Well, I got a good deal on it. So when I get a good deal, I like to pass it on. Like to think, who knows, the price might go up later, but right now it's $5. So let me know. Just yell out, "I'll take that Vince for 5" if you change your mind later down the line. And that's my three.
Okie doke. Okay. I was poking the wrong button. Of course. I was talking to you when I was muted and pushing the wrong button. It's going to be one of those days. Okay, my first item is going to be a starting bid of $5. Number one, starting bid $5. And it's going to be for this little plastic, it's older plastic little trinket box. And it has Hong Kong on the back. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that. Where is it? Oh, right here. So Hong Kong is written right there on it. And it's a hexagon shape. And it has flowers on it. Oh, it sounds worse than it is, right? Yeah, good. Okay, has flowers on it. This is the lid. And it's that older plastic. I don't know what kind it is. Like I said, it does say Hong Kong. Need to get one more little clip light on here, I think, to help light it up, but it's right there by my finger. Now that I've got it highlighted right. And it's got like orange and green and gold tone to the flowers.
Well, that would be cute for a young girl because especially it wouldn't get broken.
Well, and I was thinking, you could put a little necklace in it, or maybe if she's got, earrings or something you want to give her, or put some little stones in it, whatever she's into. One of those little tiny dolls or a little tiny stuffed animal. And it's 4¼ inches from top to bottom. And that's number one. My number's on the floor, so it's irritating me. Okay, number two. I'm going to bring up my other camera. Number two is going to be a $15 starting bid.
I'm sorry, how much?
15. Bring up my other camera, and I'm hoping you can see it well enough. Okay.
Ooh.
So this is a real pretty red pin. And it is not marked. I don't see any markings on it. But I think these belong to my mom's mother-in-law. And she's been gone for, gosh, over 20 years. And then they're little clip-on earrings to go with it. I don't know if they're stone or what they are. Can't tell. I'm not real good about this. I think it's just the old whatever they put, on these kind of things. Really pretty red, though. Not sure if the red's coming out as well as it is.
It's like a garnet. It's almost like there's a garnet that is that purpley
It's not
grapey color.
purpley. It's more red, though. Let me
Really, because
move
it's
to the
I
other camera.
I do see the red, but I see a lot of purpley.
Let me try this. Yeah, that shows more red,
Put your hand
right?
behind it. Put something behind it. Yeah,
Let me see.
you got something more.
See, it's more red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful color either way you look at it. Very garnety looking.
Yeah. It's like a, to me, it's a red. My nails are more of a maroon, and it's more red.
That's a beautiful little set. I love the filigree work. Show me the
Yeah.
back. Okay, well, that was made before 1965.
Yeah, because it's got the
It's got the V
V or
back.
whatever. Yeah, it's a V back. And then the little clip on earrings, there's the little clip. Let me open it.
I
And
don't
I
think they
don't see a
look
name on this at
like they've
all.
ever, doesn't look like they've ever been worn.
No, they really didn't.
Look pristine.
Yeah, they're really nice. And help if I had it on the right thing, huh? I have to remind myself to keep doing that. And then,
Those are nice.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get I've got a little lamp that I could put over here. I'm gonna have to do that for my next show. There's both the earrings. Very pretty set. Okay, and that was a number 2. And then number 3 is going to be a starting bid of $12 for 3 reindeer. So we got number 3 for $12 for some cute little reindeer. And these are JSNY Taiwan. And like this one stands like this. And we have one that's sitting.
Oh, they're baby reindeer, sorta.
Sorta, yeah. And then we have
They're playing reindeer games.
one that's laying on its back. And they're all marked JSNY Taiwan. So you have the 3 of them doing that. Thank you. Yeah, they are cute. I thought somebody might be getting ready for, you know, holidays, and I don't know. I buy Christmas and Halloween like all season long. But it's for the 3. They're like kicking up their heels and tumbling and don't have any chips or cracks. And it's got cute eyelashes. He's an upside down guy. This little guy. That one. And that's my 3rd item. So let's get Randy up here.
All righty.
There we go.
Well, when digging through Grandma's stuff again, I'm coming up with all kinds of interesting things. So what I've got is a set of 4. Anybody know what an aperitif glass is? Aperitif is like a small wine glass. Usually after dinner, some people would have coffee and an aperitif, and that would be like a cordial, like the cordial, the brand, like the fortified brandy or the
With some schnapps.
raspberry, yeah, stuff like that. And so I've got a set, sherry, exactly. So I've got a set. Now, see, these are vintage because they were grandma's. So they're probably from at least the 30s. And I've got a set of 4 of these little guys. This is a buy it now $6 for these little 4 aperitif or mini wine glasses. So, maybe you want to just have a little, sometimes you want to sit around and have a little something to sip, but you don't want to have a big old glass of booze. So these are great to have a sip of something. So they're just very simple, plain. Now, every single one of them, they were pressed glass. Every single one of them has got some type of little line, a fracture line. There's no breaks, and I don't even think you can see them, but they all have some little extra line in it. Yeah, shots. Definitely the heck of a shot glass. But you can see the line where they were molded,
Yeah,
and
some mold
they're
line.
none of them are broken. See, you can't even see them. They've got these little. I don't think I can even get it. I can see them. I just now saw them, but you
I,
can't.
I see the
You
mold line. They're on each side, so
yeah, and
they
these
belong.
these other little blemishes are just not there. I think you can see there under under my thumb. See that line that goes across there?
Sometimes you'll get straw marks too. They're
Yeah,
just from the mold.
and that could be. But they're solid. They're not going anywhere. But I just thought they were cute. And, maybe somebody might like to do something fun and different. You could use them to put flowers in, you could make them part of a table decoration. Uh, you could probably even put tapers in there if you wanted and make them little candle holders. See, there's a little air bubble. I don't know if you can see the little air bubble. See a little air bubble? I got an air bubble. But I just thought they were cute. And before I trot them down to the Goodwill, I like to give them an opportunity to find homes with somebody else. All right. So there's for that boy. They're chasing somebody out there.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. So now my next item is buy it now $8. Oh, Jello, yeah, Jello. Hey, they would make a cute little mini dessert thing. This I just love this. This is a lusterware footed incense burner, typical lusterware colors. It's never been used for burning incense. What I would recommend that if you're going to burn incense, like not the stick, but the cone incense or other shape of incense where it actually sits on a surface, I would just put a little piece of tin foil down there and line that ceramic bottom so that the
How
burning
much?
incense, it's $8, so that the burning
Buy,
incense never touches the bottom of it, and then it,
buy,
it comes out. Yep,
buy it
buy it
now.
now, $8.
Yeah.
Lusterware incense burner. You can look these things up online. So this is a deal. But I love the blue with that sort of It's a marigoldy golden color. These are your typical colors for lusterware,
Yeah, they are.
and it's got the Made in Japan on the bottom. It could be used as a trinket box too, or you could put potpourri in it. You don't have to burn incense in it, but that is what it is made for. That's what its purpose is. Any interest in this? So we'll set it aside. And my last item for today is just gorgeous.
For
This is
this
a
round.
uh-huh. Yeah, not today. This round. Buy now $10. So what I've got is a 6-inch beautiful cobalt blue art glass vase. And it's been blown because this you can see with where it was cut up here. And it's this gorgeous blue. And then at the bottom it's white. So it's not got a
Clear. Is it clear?
good solid base. Yeah, it's clear down here.
Okay.
That's clear. And it's got a good solid base. Perfect bud vase.
Oh, yeah, and the lusterware incense burner, you can stick your handkerchiefs in the holes. That would look pretty.
I was told that people in this that come to Becky love blue glass. I've got 3 pieces of it. And I like this one because it's unusual. Any interest?
Running around in a box trying to find something.
And that's my twee.
Okay. I'm looking for something down in the box that was hiding from me. Okay, here we go. Bring myself back over. I gotta straighten myself back around. I'm in between a dresser and the bed. But we're making it work. Okay, let's see here. All right, number 4. Oh, here we go. So they're going to be starting bid of $15. Number 4, starting bid of $15. And it's for these white and gold dressed little angels. One is holding a package, and one has bells. And they're made in Japan. And they're in wonderful shape. They have their little wings. They have a little bit of gold paint loss maybe up there on the halo. But they're quite old, so everybody has the little paint loss now and then. You have the little toes. Everywhere else looks pretty good for the paint. Not seeing anything.
Those look very much like the shape of things that I remember from the 50s and 60s.
Exactly. And they're marked Japan.
They had that rounded bottom.
And then the eyelashes. And Japan. Little porcelain angels. Reminds me of my grandmother. I think she had some that were
my
similar.
grandmother had stuff like that.
My grandmother ran a 5 and dime store when I was little. Okay, that's number 4. Hello, Lisbeth. Nice to see you. And okay. Number 5. I don't know if I should give up on this other camera or not. But number 5 is going to be starting bid of $15 as well for some clip-on earrings. These are marked. So these are marked Laguna on the back. They're like Aurora Borealis look to them. I don't know. Let's see, trying to see which way is up on the word.
Are they glass?
I don't know.
Are they cold?
They don't feel overly cold to me. So they might be plastic. I don't know.
Click them together and see if you get a dull noise or a sharp noise.
I think they might be plastic. I don't know. So I don't really hear, you know, I don't really hear a glass noise. So I think these
Love
are
the
just,
little rhinestones on the end.
yes. They have little rhinestones on the ends and just making sure. Looks like they're all in there. And then they look like an Aurora Borealis to whatever those are. And they look really old. They are marked Laguna. It's like some of these things, I kind of tried to go off what I saw online, but it's really hard to price things, when you're not as familiar. They're really pretty. Okay. That's number 5. And then let's see what do I have for number 6. Number 6 is a choice of Goebel figurines. Starting bid of $6 each choice. So they're 3 inches to 3 3/4 inches. Let me click on them. I set everything up along the dresser. I think I put it a little further than I wanted to reach. Okay, this one is called Deck the Halls. It's Mark Goebel 2002. They all have Berta Hummel on them as well. So here's this one. It's a little girl with a wreath, and it looks like she was making the wreath. She has a really nice little bow in her hair. That would be your first choice, wreath. The second choice is stockings hung with care. That one's also 2002. It has a little kitty cat looking up at the little boy or girl. I don't know which. It's got a doll, so maybe that's a little girl and it's a gown. The little cat's right there. It's kind of a lavender color to the gown and a little green cap. And these two have the same type of bottom. that looks like the faux wood kind of look. And then the next two have kind of a cloud-like bottom, like that. This is me and my drum, and this one is 2001, it looks like. And he's got a little drum and a little light. And they have the Berta Hummel in the back here. Of course, these are number 6 choice for $6. And then here's this little boy with some bells. And it says Holiday Bells. And that's a 2001 as well. I think these are really cute. So here's the 2 of these. I like their little mouths and eyes. So cute. And here's these 2. Okay, I don't see anybody in on those. So we'll go ahead and bring Randy over. And if anybody changes their mind or wants to see anything that we've shown, just let us know.
Just holler. Okay.
Just
so
holler.
My first item is a buy it now $4. I think this is so cute. Now it's a turquoise blue and navy bracelet. It's stretch, but it is so Art Deco looking. I wear a 7. It is so neat looking. And it's coming off more of a lighter blue. It's more of a greeny blue. But the blue is coming off good. It's a dark navy. It's a greeny blue. It is just a neat bracelet. So if you like that deco look, to me, this is very Art Deco looking because they had the geometric shapes. There's no brand. It's in great shape. The elastic is in great shape. And it's only $4. If I wore jewelry all the time, I would wear this because it's just so neat. I love the colors. Any interest in this? Okay. So my next item is buy it now $12. And this is a multi-strand tiger eye necklace. But this is the red tiger eye. And you can see it's different shapes and see the fancy chain? It's older piece. It's an older piece because it's got the old clasp. It's a 14 to a 16 inch. It's got the lobster claw, so it's probably from the 60s. And I tell you what I'm going to do. If nobody buys this, I'm going to take it apart. And I'm going to make a long strand, one long strand with a matching bracelet. Because I think that chain is so neat. And I just don't think anybody's going to want to wear it as a multi-strand. Although probably, you got to remember, women's wore these shorter necklaces that were way up high. They wore them way up high. And that was very standard in the 50s and the 60s. And then they've gotten into wearing the longer necklaces, and this probably will be more appealing as a long necklace that you could loop around several times. So I may go ahead and do that. It'd be real easy for me to do that. But it's kind of a reddish tiger eye, not the golden. All right, no interest in that. And then my last piece is a buy it now $3. Another cute little bracelet, just $3. Now this is just a filigree looking with rhinestones. But look at how antique-y it's looking. It's a stretch. But it's so it's neat. It's silver and copper. It's a gorgeous looking bangle.
It doesn't look like it would be a stretch either.
No, and it doesn't look like a cheap bracelet either. Very pretty. It could be layered very nicely. It's got all of its little rhinestones. They're in strategic places. It's mostly the filigree. And see, some of it has got coppery looking with the silver. So it really looks like very, very old. It looks like a very old bracelet.
Good night, Sue.
Night, Sue. All right. No interest. That's perfectly fine. You think about it, let me know. All righty. On to Becky.
You say so. All right, my next item is going to be, where is it? Oh, right there in front of me. It's going to be number 7. It's going to be $10. $10 starting bid. And this is an old necklace as well. So here's the necklace. It's 3 strands. It's 19.5 inches long. And you can tell it's an old necklace because look at the clasp here.
Oh, yeah. Old box clasp.
Yeah. And these are plastic, but they're really pretty. Nice quality. Yeah, and it slides out. I didn't find anybody's name or anything on it of who made it. They just have like a flower on the back side. No. Of the box. It's really pretty. Oh yeah, with these.
Yeah, the earrings with the. That would be a great set.
Yeah. So it's 3 different levels. The shortest one is 19.5 inches. So measured that. Like I said, with this old clasp, I don't know when they stopped making these box clasps, but or if they still do make them. Do they still make them?
Well, they still make them. You can buy them, but they're just not used on original pieces anymore.
Yeah.
You can buy any style of clasp these days.
Yeah. Well, and these, of course, this jewelry is stuff that came from stuff my mom
But this
had in
is
a
50
box.
60s. Yeah,
Yeah,
these are 50 60.
definitely. So that's number 7. Number 8 is going to be an $18 start. Number 8, and it's a pin and earrings, clip earrings, and they're like the other ones. You don't see them being cold. This is the brooch,
Ooh.
and it has little embellishments on the side, and it's in silver tone. I don't see any markings on the brooch.
No, that's a little more modern. That's probably more recent than the 60s for sure.
Yeah, and then they're
That back is
clip on. It's the clips. So, like I say, they have the metal detail. And then there's the front. And they go really nice with the brooch. So, up next to the ear, it'd be like that. Good size.
beautiful color.
Yes. And they're very shiny. So, it's that. And then of course, you've got the 2 clip on earrings. I gotta remember to do that. So it's the 2 earrings and the brooch. And the brooch is pretty good size too. And it would even be nice on like a scarf. The brooch itself measures just a touch over 2 inches. Just a touch over 2 inches. And you could put it that way, or I suppose you could put it this way.
You could put it on a chain or get one of those uh, converters that converts it into a pendant.
Yeah, or I was thinking, a scarf and you put it off to the side on the scarf, or even like a hat band. Put it on a hat band
Clip it to a
somewhere.
clip first, put it on a
Yeah,
coat,
yeah,
jacket.
look really nice. And you got earrings and hat to match. And number 9 is going to be $7. It's a cat ornament. It's got 2 kitty cats in the box. It says Gorham, 1986 porcelain, hand painted. We take the front cover off. Take the little kitties out of here so you can see them a little easier. There's the little kitties. So if you have a cat fanatic, you might want to get them something. And I like to string little things like this on the top of a package. And of course, it's marked with Gorham on the bottom and the date. And goes in its little box. It says it's nature's families, charming hand-painted porcelain ornaments depict favorite wildlife subjects in a holiday setting. Didn't know kitties were considered wildlife, but okay. To me, they're more, well, got some wild ones outside, so I guess. So it's in his package. This is kind of yellowed. So it will be $7. Nice expression on the face. Okay. We move Randy over and see what Randy has now. See what
Oh,
Randy.
I've got different things now.
Oh boy.
So my parents used to go down to South America every winter, starting in the late 60s through the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And so this is a starting bid of $8. This is one of the things they brought back. So this is a wooden carved vase. Now, it's not an open vase. It only goes in about that far. You could probably put some artificial flowers in, but it's just hand carved. Look at the detail. Now, I can't tell you which South American country it comes from. It probably is from, see, I don't know if Father brought this back on a trip or if they got it in Colombia. But it's all wood. And I just thought it was really neat and you guys might enjoy it. It's just a little something to, put on a shelf. They had some big, big, big carved pieces. And this is just one of the little ones. I suppose someone could paint it if they wanted, but to me it distracts from the natural beauty of the wood.
Well, you could also put some oil like you use on your cutting board.
Yeah, you could definitely oil it, put a natural wood oil on it if you wanted. It's just pretty. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in the early 70s, my parents went to Mexico. Well, they sent me to summer school, and then they actually made a trip to Mexico. And so this one is starting bid of $10. And one of the things they brought home was a pair of Barro Negro ducks from Oaxaca.
$10
And
starting bid.
this is the Mexican black pottery. And if they got an HO and Mia, you can barely see. There's the Mexico on the bottom. And this black pottery is only found in Oaxaca.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Crafty Jen. And so these are a cute little pair. They're small. They're great little shelf sitters. A matched pair of ducks. $10 for the ducks. Now, here's the thing. You can look this stuff up online. You can go look. Barro, Barro, Negro, Negro, and look up the stuff.
Oh, you couldn't see the lines before.
Let me get my
Now
fingers.
I can see it has detailing.
See, it's etched. They did etching. See, there's a. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. A face. What's the other guy got? The other guy's got flowers. And yeah, they have etched designs in them.
Nice.
Well, is it a question I can answer, Jen? All right. No interest in those little guys. Next one is a starting bid. This was grandmother's. She just had these odd bits of glassware. I don't know why you'd have one. Of course, maybe there were more and they got busted. This is an EPG, early American pressed glass, so that it could easily be antique. It's a footed goblet. But look at the design work on it.
And how much is the starting bid?
Well, I'm sorry. Starting bid $6 because there's just one of them.
Well, that actually reminds me of a celery dish.
It's too small.
Too short,
You
yeah.
couldn't get, but this is a drinking. This is for drinking.
You'd have to have shorter celery in there.
Yeah, little bitty scrawny ass celery. But yeah, no, this is a drinking cup. This is for drinking. It's not a celery bowl, and it's got air bubbles. Look up here. See air bubbles?
Oh, yeah.
So this could easily be 100 years old. This could easily be from the late 1800s, early 1900s. Make a great vase.
Oh, yeah.
Or you have your
would.
or just have your orange juice in it. But you could have a cute, you could put cute flowers in this.
You have some little violets or pansies in there. That would be pretty.
Roses from the garden. See, when I bring it back, you can see the size, but you can't see the design. And so it's got stripes, ridges, and then you've got this granulated area, and then it's got these medallions, and then it's got the scallops up at the top. So it's just an old, unique piece of glass. But it's called a goblet because it was for drinking. And that is my 3.
Okay.
Is there anything anybody's looking for in particular? Maybe I don't have it out, but I can find some.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know. Number 10. It's a starting bid. Let me get me over. I'll just let you show my stuff miraculously somehow.
You hold it up, I'll describe it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be like the blind leading the blind, right? Number 10 is this $3 starting bid, and it is this book, The Great Houdini. It's from 1951, has a 1951 copyright in it. I just thought it was really cool. '51. And it's got some pictures in it. The cuffs were snapped around his wrist and locked down hard. Well, that he's going to be doing it right in front of him. That's kind of odd. Let's see. That's one where he's talking to somebody. That's not so much. Some kind of card trick. Just a cool little book. I just thought it was, you know, too cool to just let go to the landfill or something. And somebody might be able to use it for junk journaling, or maybe you want to read about Houdini. Some of the little pictures, kind of funny. Oh, here's an elephant. Betty made an elephant disappear. Yep, that's what it says she was doing. Uh, some kind of flying one. So it says a whole bunch of stuff about Houdini in here, 1951. And just $3. Okay. Next item I have is number 11. It's going to be these pretty clip-on earrings for $10 starting bid.
I'm sorry, how much again?
$10 starting bid. They're clip-on earrings.
Oh, good, Jen.
Yeah. So these kind of looked older to me too. They're like a leaf shaped. And I don't see any markings on them. I always think too with the clip-on earrings, you can use them for other things, to clip on scarves or like the top of a collar, or I guess they would be this way on your ear. And these are kind of a clear crystal, and then the ones on this side are kind of a purplish color. And it's a gold tone metal. And then the front looks like it has some enamel on it, maybe like a cream color. Again, that's what they look on the ear. I think they're quite pretty.
That's different, those lovely AB crystals again.
Yeah. So that's the two of them. Like I said, I know her mother-in-law, my mom's mother-in-law passed away over 20, 25 years ago. So these were hers before that. Okay, number 12 is going to be a $20 start. Number 12, $20 start. Let's see here. And this is marked on it. I'm going to find the marking here. It's marked 925 Italy. And it is a larger size right here.
Ah.
Number 12. This is a 9.25-inch bracelet. And that's what it looks like.
Oh, it's a little San Marco.
San Marco? Is that what it's
called? Yeah, that's a San Marco.
Oh, okay.
I have a huge San Marco.
Yeah, I don't know. I just found it in some stuff my mom had, and she wanted to sell it. So, I'm like, okay.
I got you, Noelle. Becky's got the red brooch with the clip-on earrings and number 11, and I've got the Vince Camito for you.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to move here. I'm stuck on the bed. I got my chair stuck. Sorry, guys. Can't get in here right. There we go. I'm in between a bed and a dresser. And then it's, like I say, it's 9.25 inches. So would that be a bracelet or an anklet?
Well, I don't know why anybody would. That's a big bracelet. You could put it at an angle, but the San Marco was an odd uh, type of. That's a big anklet. I think it's just a bigger size.
Yeah. It's pretty. And I'm wondering if, would this look good on a guy?
A guy could wear that. Yeah,
That's
San
what I was
Marco is
thinking.
one of the popular. That's one of the it styles. When you wear a San Marco, you're saying, I have money. Look at what I've got.
Oh, well, it is marked Italy and 925 on there. Of course, I can't test any metals.
And that's the standard, that is the standard kind of
Marking?
clasp for
Oh,
Italian sterling.
okay.
Yeah, that funny, the
Good to
clip is
know.
funny, and then what it
Yeah,
goes into is that funny triangular. It's not
it's
your
a very
normal.
different shape.
If you see a lobster claw on there, you might worry, but that's a standard Italian silver clasp,
If clasped it in wrong, let me try it again. I was trying to
and
clasp it
it
together.
looks like one. It's newer. I can tell it's newer. It's probably got a rhodium plating on it, so it's not going to. Yeah, that's San Marco.
Oh, good to
That's an
know.
excellent, excellent deal.
Yeah, I didn't know how much to price it at, so that's
Hello,
what I put.
Denise, and hello, Noel.
Denise. So I'm at my mom's in Oregon helping out here. Um, my mom, my mom is not very mobile. She has trouble getting around. She has basically a broken hip that can't be operated on, and she still walks on it, and she has a bad knee. So she walks with a walker very slowly, and she's 80 years old. And her guy, who normally helps her with all the walking and doing stuff for her, fell and injured his back. So I'm here helping out, and he's basically in a motorized scooter, going from a chair to recliner to sleep in, and back into the scooter, and then he goes and he'll sit at his desk in a chair until it gets too painful, and then he goes back. But he's not really walking, so they need somebody to go to the grocery store. I took my mom to the doctor today to get her feet worked on, things like that. So yeah, I'm in Oregon, and it's a little town called Riddle that nobody probably has heard of. So yeah, so I'm shipping out of Oregon right now. Okay, I think I've shown that enough. But thank you for looking, everybody. And let me get Randy back. Let's see what Randy has this time for us.
All right. So my first item is $8, and it's a twofer.
Is that a starting bid
Buy it
or
now, $8. Buy
okay?
it now, $8. So I have a very long 40-inch art glass necklace. So it's got these neat art glass beads with little seed beads in between, but it also has a matching bracelet. So you get both for $8. And Noella's got it. Good choice, Noelle. It's really, really, really nice.
Yes, good choice.
Now, this next one, I'm not familiar with the brand of jewelry, but I'm familiar with the designer who does clothing. Have you ever heard of Lori Logo by Lori Goldstein? This is a buy it now of $12, and I'm trying to get it on a thingy. I don't like that. Hold on. Let me get something a little lighter. So buy it now $12. And this is a really interesting glass statement by, and it's logo by Lori Goldstein. Now I know that she sells clothing on QVC. And it has, look at these, look at the stones though. They mimic, you've got faceted stones and you've got other ones. They mimic jaspers. Look at them. Isn't that neat? It's very, very well constructed. And the size is 18 to 21. And I love the way she's done that. Look at each one is prong set in the not just a crummy chain, but prong set. Yes, I'll show the back. Very beautifully done. Those are big pieces, but the neck part is very nicely done. And let me grab the little tag. Now, besides the tag, I always Google items. There's the logo. I think my mother would have worn something like this. This is very nicely done. I don't always like the status necklaces, but this is one that I do really like because it is such a good job. The construction is so good and it mimics natural stone. And another look at the back. Usually these status necklaces are on just chain for the neck piece, not. So there we are. Buy it now, $12 for Lori. I'll move this back. Thanks, Blessed Baubles. Isn't it? I just think it's so unusual. All right, set it aside. And my last item for this round is a buy it now, $12. Do you know anybody that named Amanda? The brand is Lumella by Marina Debussy, and it's gold tone, nickel free. It fits 15 to 20 inches on original card, and it's just the name Amanda. And you can look up Marina de Bucci if you want. Of course, if you don't know anybody named Amanda. But and there is someone in the chats named Amanda, but I haven't seen her come into ours yet. But you know, sometimes you end up with these things with somebody's name.
Yes, sometimes.
And that will be my number 3. We'll put Amanda by the wayside.
Uh-oh. Breaking up just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, now I'm over here. Here, I'll move this a little bit. There we go. Wonder if that might be better. There we go. All right. Try this next item. Number 13 is going to be a $5 start. And it is for this
Okay.
wooden napkin holder. Number 13 is $5 start. Napkin or letter holder. Has a beautiful Scotty dog on it. And a Scottish thistle. And the back of it also has a Scottish thistle. It's nicely constructed. Has the little dots on the bottom to help, for sliding it. And it says Anne Purdy is who signed this, is who painted it. Anne Purdy. I think she did a really wonderful job with that Scotty dog. And I love the little Scottish thistle. And it is made out of wood. And that's number 13. Hi, Leslie. How are you? I'm in Oregon right now, in case you're wondering. Okay. I don't see anybody in on that one. Okay. Number 14 is going to be a $6 start. 14. It's Toto. It might be. You never know. So number 14 is $6 start. 6. And it is for a book. A trip to Latin America. Fuentes and Francois. Here's what the side looks like. And there's the back. This is also, they did write some in here. Ramsey's Spanish grammar. Let's see. This one has really nice pictures. Una Cali and Cusco. Nice pictures. It is from the Department of Romance Language, College of the City of New York. Copyright 1917 by Henry Holt and Company. And then it says May 1926. So I think this is a May 1926 printing of the 1917 book. And it has like this great map in here. I wonder what's changed on this map since then. It always makes me wonder when I see the little maps. And it has different illustrations in here. Let's see, page 12. Okay, here's one. Boats, some ships. It says Los Barcos de Colón. And here's another one. Like I said, they did write in here. It says read aloud with pages with proper accents in each word at least 2 times. They're a little bossy here. El Moro. It's a picture of El Moro. But I love the pictures, and in the back it also has some definitions of words. This is Bohíos Indios. And there's a picture of Simon Bolivar. So it's all throughout here. There's un árbol de caucho. No, árbol is tree.
Yeah. Oh,
So maybe,
rubber tree.
oh, okay.
I recognize it. It's a rubber tree. That's how they cut the things, and the rubber seeps out and it goes down, and then it goes out to a spigot.
Alrighty then. Here's one that says El Gaucho.
He's from Argentina.
That's a cowboy in Argentina,
Mm-hmm.
basically. El Puente de los Incas. That's what that says. This is El Cristo de los Andes.
Christ of the Andes.
Yeah. And let's see. Well, here's some llamas. It's a cute picture of llamas there.
They look like they're Bolivia.
Yeah. I don't know. It probably says in here,
The clothing looks Bolivia.
Una Mexicana haciendo tortillas en un metate.
Mate. Mate cup is a tea.
It's this. They're like they grind it.
Okay. Yeah, now I see. Yeah, they're grinding. That's the grinder. That's also
It's
how they make
like a bowl.
they grind the corn on that. They also grind chocolate.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and then it has some vocabulary words back here for you.
Interesting.
So, and then yeah. So I thought that was a cool little book, and I saved it from a barn. So, number 14, $6. And then number 15 is going to be a choice $5 starting bid. Number 15, you get a choice at $5. They're reference books.
While you're showing them, I'm going to run down the hall.
Good idea. Number 15. So the first book that I have is on Flow Blue. It's 1983 printing to help identify Flow Blue, or about Flow Blue. So it says copyright 1983, updated 1989. It has different marks as well as pictures to help identify the Flow Blue. And I like the blue. It's kind of pretty. Kind of different how they did it. I like that piece. It's real pretty. Some of it I like a little more than other of it. But it does help you identify it. I don't really look at these for like the pricing guides because they update this book a lot, but they are just updating the values. But values are always different. So that's the first choice. The second choice is TV lamps to light the world identification and value guide. So you have different TV lamps. This was originally $29.95.
Well, those are like 50s
Well,
TV lamps.
yeah. So you get to identify the different lamps, different
Oh
sections.
yeah, definitely mid-century modern.
Yeah. Lots of different lamps. I know that they've got the cougars in here somewhere, but here's some horse-looking ones.
You mean the leopards?
Panther.
Yeah. Black panthers.
Yeah, they've got several different types. That one looks like a tiger, actually. These are more like panther, I think.
Yeah.
But it shows like different makers, different colors, different styles. We've got
my aunt had a pair of lamps that I wish I had. They weren't TV lamps, but they were the Nubian.
Oh yeah.
Just gorgeous and I wish I had them.
Yeah. And this one is from 2006. So this one's copyright 2006. And then I have a cut glass from 1975, the standard cut glass value guide. This was only $8.95 in 1975 when the copyright was. But it shows you all different patterns of cut glass. Lots of pretties. So I'm here in, there's a little town by Riddle called Myrtle Creek, Oregon. And there was a little shop called The Refined Raptor. And I bought 50 books. And I didn't have any of them, but I did buy some duplicates because I thought other people might like it. This is one that I had that's a duplicate. So look at those perfume bottles. Aren't those pretty?
Wow.
These are all cut glass. There's some little cruets. But it's your choice of any of these. $5 each. I got a really good deal on them. So I thought I would share. And I got a duplicate of the Flow Blue. I don't really do TV lamps. I thought about keeping this one, but I just don't need one. I don't pick up lamps usually. I don't know why. Probably because I don't see them reasonably priced.
Well, they're a booger to ship.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't want to ship anything that big.
This one originally in 1975 was $8.95, but it also has the sticker from the store. It has it down
Neat.
here and the sticker from the store. I thought that was kind of neat. But I saved one of these for me and one of the Flow Blue for me. That's more like the stuff that I would have. So if anybody thinks about it again and thinks, oh, maybe I don't have that one and need it, just $5 a piece. So that's pretty reasonable. And that was my third item. So let me get Randy back up and let's see what she's gotten into now.
Aha. Well, I'm going very vintage. These are actually antiques. So the first piece is a starting bid of $8. Has anybody heard of Goofus glass? This is turn of the century. And this first is a 7-inch plate. Goofus glass is where you have the design is imprinted and it's painted from the back. So the top is irregular. And it's always something is painted and then it has this funny gold paint. Now this one
Got a
is the
lot of
grape
paint.
pattern.
That has
Say
a lot
what?
of paint. That has a lot of paint for being
Yes.
Goofus glass.
Yes. Now this does have some paint missing. However, if you could find the flat antique gold, see there's some missing. If you could find the flat antique gold, you could apply it to the back and basically restore it. I don't have any of this color paint, but I'm sure you could get it.
I think it looks fine the way it is because it shows its age.
Yeah, well, God, it's 100 years old.
Yeah.
So this is just a plate. Maybe there was some kind of a bowl thing that sat in it, but this is just a plate with the grapes. It really, I could see the fascination because this makes your parlor look like, whoa, I got money. Look at this. I got fancy schmancy glass. And I have another piece. It's even better. So this is the plate. Starting bid of $8. Now, the next piece is a bowl. And this one's a starting bid of $10. This is 9-inch. And this is the bowl, and it is the roses. Again, it's got a little bit of the paint loss. You can see it from the back. Let's see. Here, there's a little paint loss, and it's only the gold. A little bit in the middle, a little bit there. But really, when you look at it from this side, you don't notice it. And again, these things are old. Shoot, I've lost a little paint. But aren't they neat? Now, I suppose you could put them together. The bowl sitting in the plate, but the design is different. This is grapes, and this is the roses. This is a pretty standard pattern, the roses. So this would be considered Victorian. So especially if you were wanting to do some period decorating, this would be the way to do it. And I think this is very Halloweeny to me. Don't ask me why, but to me it's a little goth.
Oh, yeah, that could work.
Because it's kind of dark. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Hey, you could put fruit in here, fresh fruit, something like that. Because you don't have paint on this side. This is just the straight glass. So you
Right.
actually could use these to serve cookies, fresh fruit, bread. You could put a beautiful old antique towel in here and use this as a bread server. Hi, Lucinda. You know, you could be very creative with it. But I just thought they were really neat. Until I picked these up, I didn't even know what Goofus glass was. Now I really like it.
Hi, Lucinda.
All right, enough of the Goofus glass. And my next piece is going back to jewelry. Buy it now of $8. I don't have a brand. It's a 15 to 19 inch, and what we do have is leather. This is real leather. It's a real pretty coppery colored leather, and then it has brass and copper and a silvery colored metal as a necklace. I think it's very neat.
Hello, Maritza.
Hey, Maritza. This would be a beautiful fall piece, especially on black or red. Ooh, would that look good? Or cranberry color, forest green, dark chocolate.
Now I want chocolate. It's all your fault.
There's the back. I just think it's a neat looking piece.
I do too.
I would wear it. Any interest in this? It's nice that it's real leather because so often they use the imitation leather, but this is real leather. Okay, well that's going to be my 3.
Okay. All right. Let's see what I've got now. Pull you over. Remember, you guys can email us at any time. If you're, should be looking to see if anybody's not blue in here. I haven't really been looking at that. Looks like everybody so far is blue, so everybody's good. It's like. So let me go ahead and pull myself over. I'll try and turn around. Okay. My next item is going to be an $8 start, number 16. And it is a Knickerbocker. Oh, Denise, yes. They actually fixed it. Thank you very much. They wanted to charge me for like a 5-pound box when I sent like a 12-ounce item, or 2-pound item. I don't know. It was really bad. But that's not the first time they've done that. So watch your weights lately. So number 16, $8 start. And this is a Knickerbocker Mickey Mouse. It does have some staining. See a little bit. Probably just needs to be wiped down. I haven't even touched it. Does have the Knickerbocker tag. And it has Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse on that side. and it says 1976. So it's a 1976 Mickey. I think it's funny, his eyes look crossed to me. He's looking at his nose. It's made by Knickerbocker. I think somebody had it in maybe a chest, and they had it with other things. It was probably well loved when it was new. But I wanted to rescue the little guy. And, well, let me see how tall he is. Your dog tired and doing packing. Well, yeah. I am going to be invoicing probably after Saturday's show with Aaron. In case I didn't say that, and I don't think I did. This is 15 inches tall. Okay. See anybody in for him? There. Throw him over there. My next item, number 17, is Old Testament history. And it's a starting bid of $8. Number 17. There's the front. Looks like somebody wrote their ABCs on the back in pencil. That could probably come off if somebody wanted to. I kind of think it's neat. Old Testament. And it has Carl Hansen from 1928 to 1929, Mount Vernon, Ohio. John Hansen, 1929 to 1930. This is revised in 1927, is what it says. I'm here. Yeah. Yeah, I needed strength yesterday because somebody here was a little cranky and it wasn't me.
Cranky. Yeah, God. Nothing worse than an old cranky person.
Well, they were trying to be bullying, so you know, I'm gonna get my way by being a bully. Oh, this one's different. The Angels of God. That's a different picture.
Hmm. Sometimes the artwork in these old books is so neat.
The deity and the angels is what this chapter is. It has a lot of
Sometimes
neat.
what they sometimes they go to old paintings, old artwork for the illustrations.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of it throughout here. I think that might his created works. It's like animals and trees. I don't know. Maybe it's meant to be the garden. Well, I don't see an apple tree, so this is Adam and
Well,
Eve.
maybe it's on the other side of the garden.
Maybe was where the animals and um, trees and of different types were. I don't know. Just a lot of these really neat pictures, and the Great Sea. So here's a map in here. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to rescue it, you know? You find these, and this is Moses at the burning bush. And taskmasters. Here's a bigger picture. Water from the rock. Okay. Yeah, these must be paintings, pictures from paintings, I guess. Moses teaching the law. I have to say, I'm not familiar with everything here. So that says the sanctuary and the court. I don't know. But I'm sure, reading it, you would see Saul and the witch of Endor. I don't know. I saw another. Oh, here we go. This is Palestine in the days of David and Solomon. So that's a map. I had a book like this, and it was like a map of um, one of my fantasy books, and it was really kind of cool. Oh, here's the temple in Jerusalem. That's kind of cool to see. And then they have a pull-out thing here somewhere, and it's like a timeline.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, right here. There's a diagram timeline that's on this. But yeah, lots of pictures. So if anybody is interested in this, $8. And then my last item this round is going to be a 34-inch coral colored necklace or pink colored necklace. And it's plastic for $5. It's an old one. Number 18. It's 34 inches. It's kind of a pink color.
Looks peachy.
Yeah, it is kind of peachy. You're right. It's kind of a peachy pink. No, I was thinking, I think peachy is more correct than get the right thing on the page here. And it's 34 inches. And like I said, it came in that old jewelry stuff that my mom had.
Little girl would love that for dress up.
Well, and I was thinking, as big as it is, you could take it and drop it on like one of those lampshades that kind of goes like that and decorate like a
Yeah.
lampshade. Or I see some people have like an old vase that might be in, with a bulb on the bottom, and then they'll put something like this over it, and it will kind of decorate the neck. So, yeah. Okay, that's my third. Let's see. Oh, I can throw it up there. There. That's not going to hurt it. All right, let's get Randy back and see what she's got for us.
All right. Back to the jewelry. So the first one is a buy it now. Buy it now, $10. This is a 26 to 30 inch. The brand is called New York NY. And it's sort of gunmetal. So you've got these gunmetal chains, and then you've got these loops with rhinestones, and then you've got the gunmetal, and you've got glass crystals that are the smoky gray and clear, and then these metal beads as well. And Look at how they're faceted. $10. I think it's pretty. It's got a big extender on it too. It's got a long extender. Here's our tag. Just NY. I don't know who makes just NY, but there it is. But I really love the way it's done. No rhinestones are missing. And then you have this lovely drape of these crystals and metal beads and chain. I would have certainly worn a piece like this back in the day. This is nice. Any interest? $10. All right. Now the next piece was mine. Again, my parents traveled to South America. And I don't know if this exactly was late. Oh, I can't get it on there. Late 60s, early 70s. It had to be early, couldn't be past early 70s. This is probably an artisan made. It's from Chile. So what you've got is this chain link, hand wrought chain link out of brass. And the pendant looks like a funky face, but the pendant is brass and copper, and those are lapis.
How much is it?
It's $20. Starting bid, $20. It's a 20 inches. So it looks like a funny face. And then here on the back, you see it says Chile. You're never going to find a piece like this, I can guarantee you. It almost looks like a battle piece, you know, like
like the two battle axe?
Yeah. No catch. It's just all this handmade chain. It's a conversation piece, that's for sure. Hammered metal. Love look at the bindings up there, how they attached it. They hammered those and they put rivets. Very neat. Okay. Then my last pieces for this round is a choice. Buy it now, $8 choice. And I have really nice clip-on rhinestone earrings. So pair number one
$8 choice, right?
Uh-huh. This is number one. I call them the hashtag. So there's choice number one, hashtag. Oh, Noelle grabbed that. Okay. And choice number two are a black glass with a halo of rhinestones. They're all about the same time period. These are a little more modern looking, but they're very nice, very classic. And then the third choice, which are my favorite. Oh, you haven't seen number three yet, Noelle. Here we have Starburst. clip back. And here are the starburst. And I think these are the gorgeous ones. Okay, Noelle wants all three. Oh, Noelle, how did you like your Trifari? I think these would look gorgeous with it. All right, they are yours, madam. Good. All right. Well, that was my three.
Okay, you must. She liked them all. She took them all.
I don't. Well, they were gorgeous earrings. I have to say, they were beautiful earrings.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's see here. Number 19 is going to be an $8 start. And it is a Care Bear ornament. It is Grumpy Bear. I didn't finish. There we go. All right. Grumpy Bear fell down skating, ice skating. It's from 2009. And it is Care Bears. It is a licensed or whatever by them, manufactured for American Greetings Corp. Anybody else like the Care Bears? One of my teenagers loved the Care Bears.
I think my son missed the Care Bears.
It's $8.
When were they popular? Were they
I don't
popular
know.
in the? Of course, that was more little girl things, really.
I think 1990s. No, it was boys. Okay, mine were boys that liked it, but
Well, if
okay.
it was in the 90s, no, he would have been way past that time period.
He
He
liked
would have been a teenager.
Funshine Bear. Tenderheart Bear was your favorite, Jen? Huh, okay. Number 20 is going to be an $18 start. And it is going to be for an 18 strand black seed bead and rhinestone. Look, I think those are rhinestones, right?
Clasp, yeah.
Rhinestone clasp necklace. This is 18 inches, an 18-inch necklace. This is the clasp, but I would wear it like on the side or so you could actually see it because I think it's gorgeous. This is an older clasp design. It isn't marked at all, which I was surprised. Here's the back. Very pretty. And it's got the seed beads with it. Put it back together here. There we go. There you can see that clasp. See, you could wear that on the side very easily.
Yeah, that looks good. Even further, a little bit further down, too.
Yeah.
So it's not quite centered, but just slightly to the side. A little bit more. Slide it down a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought that
Okay,
was
looks
really
like
pretty.
Noel is in.
We can count it down for
Or
Noel.
just think if you had your hair pulled up and you had that on and sort of a low in the back necklace and you had that rhinestone bow in the back. Okay, do we have any other interest? If not, I'll count it down.
Okay.
So we're going once, going twice.
My mom will
Fair
appreciate that.
warning. And it is sold to Noel.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Noel. I appreciate that. And my mom will too. You're welcome. Okay. Number 21 is a pin that's made in Germany. And it's going to be a $6 start. And it is plastic, believe it or not. It's a white plastic. And then it has all of these around it. And the back of the pin has made in Germany right there on the very top of the metal. I think you might be able to see that. There we go. Pin it up right. Let me move this out of the way here. There we go. Got the made in Germany. It's really tiny lettering too, but you can see it imprinted there. And it's a cute little flower with all of these sparklies. Okay. And that was my three.
All right.
Stick these over here. There we go. Let's see what Randy got into now.
Well, Randy got into Grandma and Mama's stuff. So the holidays are coming. So my first piece is a starting bid of 15. This is from the 1950s in beautiful shape. Now I can't see the screen. I'm holding it up. So this is a vintage Jeannette glass feather pattern with 22 karat gold trim oval divided tray. So when you would have parties, and my mother had parties, you would have this divided tray. So it's got the center round where you probably would set a dip, and then you would put your veggies and things. Then you've got 4 on the side, and then it's even got the handles. So you could go around and hand it out to people as well. This is the kind of things that the parents used to party with in the 50s and the 60s. But this is specifically from the 50s. It's an excellent shape. There is very little uh, gold loss at all. There's a few little blemishes from, I don't know if you can see them. There's some little, no, you can't see them. Right in here, there's some little blemishes, but that's just from the glass. That's from the molding. Can you even see the gold?
Yeah, I can a little bit.
Every raised part, the gold is around the edges of all the pieces. It's all around the oval and the other parts. And this, it makes me wish I could have parties where I would use this, because this is so neat. Beautiful old vintage serving piece. Oh, then another piece that was my mother's. Now I had interesting time looking this one up. Now I have cleaned this up to a great degree, but I have by no means taken it back to its original finish. I can if somebody wants me to. Uh, this is a starting bid of $16. So this is vintage, and this is actually called a copper chocolate pot. I saw a lot of them saying that and I think it originates French. It's got the handle is, it's not wood. Maybe it's even bakelite or something of that nature, some kind of a artificial something. It's got the little heart, so it's copper. It's got the lid. It's lined on the inside for beverage. It's got a maker mark, and I could not find anything on. It says trademark S and big capital little O, S and Co. Now the only boo-boo it has is that the pin of the hinge has gone by the wayside, and my mother cleverly took a sewing pin and put it through there and bent the end. And so there's a sewing, just a dress pin, a sewing pin holding the hinge. So I suppose one could get a new piece of metal there, but you don't even notice it. It still works. So you could use this to serve any hot beverage. But I'm saying chocolate because coffee, this doesn't perk. But they would heat chocolate. They would make chocolate, and they would take this and they would set it on the stove, and it would heat the chocolate. And then you'd pour the hot chocolate, because the French would have hot chocolate and croissants for breakfast. So if somebody does want this and they want me to polish it up, I can certainly come back at it with some cleaner I've got. Or, I would personally take it as is, because I like the old patina. And trust me, this thing's been cleaned up. It was so dark. But I got a lot of stuff off of it. But this is an old one. In fact, I'm guessing you could probably say that this was an antique. So this is available, and just you could use it as a vase. You could put a flower arrangement in there. A dried flower. The really pretty artificial flowers. You could put that in there, or a dried flower arrangement. It would be neat in a kitchen. If you've got one of those kitchens where you have a lot of copper accent, this would be beautiful in an old kitchen. You could have it open, and you could put your wooden spoons in it. So we have that. My last piece is a starting bid of 15. This is something I got. This is another pretty well antique, and I just couldn't find a way to use it. The brand is Luise, Luise. It is made in Czechoslovakia. It's from a canister set, and this is the oatmeal canister. Isn't this gorgeous? And there's the label. Czechoslovakia. There's the brand, Luis. And they have sugar, oatmeal, sugar. Oh my God, there's a huge, big, huge flour and everything canister set. Originally, I don't use loose oatmeal, but I was going to put little packets of oatmeal, but I got too many little packets to put in here. So they didn't end up being in here. So that means that this can be available for someone. But if you look up loose, Luise, and you look up these canisters, you'll see how much these babies cost, and see the time period that they're from. But I'm wanting to find a new home for that. You could put all kinds. You could still use it in the kitchen. Definitely, it would be great. Again, this is another neat thing to put wooden spoons in. You could put the little instant oatmeal packets in there. Maybe for one person, this would be perfect for those. I just thought it was really neat. Okay, that's my tweet.
Okay. Let's see, where am I at? Let's see. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We do appreciate you coming in. And number 22 is going to be a $15 starting bid. And let me pull myself.
You might want to be big.
I know. I swear I pushed the button. Let me get a drink of water too. There, much better. Okay. And it is for this blue and purple seed bead necklace. It's kind of a turquoise blue color, I think. And like a purple. And it's 28 inches long. And it has these metal embellishments. So it's got this metal. This part is like braided. So it's got some green. It's like a dark green, a purpley color, and then like a turquoise. And then there's these. And then it goes down like that. So this is what it looks like back here. It's a continuous stranded necklace. There we go. So it's braided across here, the bottom, and then it has loose strands below it. Braided up here on both sides. So really pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Denise, for coming in, helping you with your packing. Yeah, I know sometimes you just need something to listen to while packing.
Glad we could keep you entertained, Denise.
Yeah. That's what that looks like. If anybody changes their mind on anything, let me know. I don't know if you'd wear it like this. I think it would be worn like this, though.
Hold on, let me look. Oh, the big bunches at the bottom and the braided is that's the The top, the clasp. Is it a
Yeah,
clasp of any
there's no
kind?
clasp. There's no clasp.
Okay. Well, the big nasty bead goes in the back of your neck then.
Okay. Once again, this is something that would look good on a lamp, I think, too. Decorate a lamp shade. But I don't wear.
I set
don't wear
I set a
necklaces.
scarf
So.
on fire once. I don't put stuff on lamps anymore.
Oh yeah, you could if you did it wrong. Definitely could. Okay, number 23 is a $10 start. And it's going to be for a 3-piece set. And there is one small chip on here, but they're Redware creamer set that are just so cute. So you got the little baby one, little tiny one. It's got a little scene on it, and it's Redware.
Is there a design?
Yeah, it's like a
What
barrel
is that?
with flowers in it and like something else. Let me see.
Okay.
You might be able to see on the bigger size. So then there's this next size up. So it's like a barrel with flowers. And it almost looks like a flour sack, but I'm not sure. And then here's the largest one. And the largest one has the tiniest little nick right here. If they are Redware, I think they would have had one of those stickers that would have said Japan, but I don't know. So you got, let me see if I can get all 3 of these up. So like that. A little creamer set. Really cute. Okay. See anybody for those? So number 24 is going to be a $3 starting bid. 24, $3 starting bid.
Oops, I put $4.
Whoops.
I can't detract anything.
I can,
Oh, good.
but that's okay. Number 24. And it is for this cute little mouse set of Santa and Mrs. Claus ornaments. It's kind of a straw look to it. That's how his pants kind of look like straw. I just thought they were super cute. And I thought somebody could probably also use them on an assemblage, because a lot of people are making those right now. And for $3, get a little mice, Santa and Mrs. Claus. Okay, and that was my 3.
All righty, ready.
Oh, Randy.
So I have a buy it now $12. Christmas is coming. It's time to get gifts for people. So this is a brand called Ashley Princess. And this is a gift box. And see the pretty sparkly glitter on the gift box. And in the gift box, all ready to give, is a beautiful rhinestone bracelet and watch. Now let me scoot him back there. So there's 3 bracelets and this watch. The watch has never been used. So the bracelets are like a gold. It's neat that it's a stretch, but it's not elastic. It's built into the metal, and then it has these neat rhinestone. Come over here. Beads on them, and the watch is nummy. It's a woman's watch, and look at all the pave.
Oh, yeah.
There's the plastic doohickey.
Need more doohickeys.
So it's new in the box, never been used, never been started. Trying to see what that. I don't think it's a mother of pearl. It's just a nice shiny metallic surface inside. But it's a beautiful set. Ashley brand. Whole thing, $12. But you know, there's the Ashley princess. Now I hadn't tried, but I imagine if you wanted to, you could take the cardboard out of the inside and have a fun little jewelry box. But I love this box. I love it. Alrighty. Then buy it now, $8. I have a very different 22-inch rhinestone necklace. So what you've got are these multiple chains. You've got one strand on each side of a rhinestone, and then you've got a rhinestone drop in the middle. And you can see how they put it together with the rhinestone drop on the middle and the rows of rhinestones on the outside and the chains on the middle. There's no brand. I don't know who made it. There's a healthy extender. So you could wear it up high or you could wear it down. Oh, Noelle's in. It is yours, Noelle. It's really nice.
It's a good choice.
Yes. All right, putting that down for Noelle. And then my last item this round is buy it now, $8. And it's a choice of close-a hinged bangle. They're both 7 1/4. One is the blue and one is the black with the pink, but they're a hinged bangle. So really that makes it easy to get on. So as long as you can wear a 7 1/4 around there, it would fit a 6. It would probably actually go up to a size 8 because it's hinged. And it's $8 per choice. So they both have pink flowers, but they have different flowers. I wear 7. So you can see it would fit really nicely. I love Clausenet. The nice thing about these is they're easier to get on because and they're comfortable because you've got the flat inside, and that makes it fit better when you've got a round bangle on. Sometimes round bangles, I don't know, there's just something about them where they drive me nuts. But these are be very comfortable. All right, that's a mataway.
Okay. Time for me to stop playing around, huh? I'm adding to my list. Come on. Let's see. Where is right here? Number 25 is going to be $5 starting bid. Sorry. That's loud. I can hear the skunks outside.
You hear
They're outside.
skunks or you smell them?
No, I can hear them
Then how do you know they're skunks?
because of the sound they make, and they come to my mom's back porch all
Oh,
the time.
so you know you've got them.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah.
I go outside when they're right there. I don't care. You just say hi, kitty. Anyway, 25. Number 25. They're cute little kitties. They just have a little extra white stripe. They make little
Yeah, yeah, sure.
squealy noises when they're
And very
arguing with each other.
and very stinky butts.
Oh, they don't spray. They don't spray unless you were to startle them or something. But no,
Right,
these are.
but the opportunity is always there.
Yeah, well, hasn't happened so far. They don't really spray around here either, so they don't make it stinky or anything. My mom had a mother cat, and the skunks. One of the skunks, I guess the mother died. We saw it dead. So the cat took it in as a baby. So it thinks it's a kitty. And then we've had some come ever since. So anyway, these are really pretty, kind of a silver tone clip earring. They're not marked. They kind of have a smoky looking jewel. Or I don't think they're marked. Let's see. Yeah, no, they're not marked. Here's the back. Looks like a little leaf. You see how it's kind of a smoky color jewel on there? Looks like a leaf. Be like this way, going up your ear. Like that. $5 for the set. Okay, number 26 is going to be a starting bid of $5. Get that highlighted. The 26, they're a gold tone clip-on earring, and they have pink and then red. So they would look like this on your ear. The reddish jewel is on the bottom, and then there's the two pink ones. They're like this size on your ear. And they're not marked either. I didn't find a mark. Those would be $5 for the set. And number 27 is going to be an $8 start. And I can't remember what these flowers are called. I know it's a certain kind of thing they're made out of, but number 27 got the white and the pink flowers with the green leaves and a gold pin.
Are they jade
I'm
or
not
jaded?
sure.
Are they cold?
Well, I don't know. They might be a little bit, but they
So
look
your
carved.
choices are yes, they could be a jade or nephrite or jadeite. They could be a glass or they could be a plastic. But
They're
looking at
not
the
glass.
pin reminds me of jade
Yeah, I'm not for sure.
because it looks like early 60s to me,
That's what it looks like. And the green actually looks more like the jade to
like
me,
jade.
but the what
Yeah.
the flowers I can see like they've been carved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet those are jadeite or nephrite.
Might be they're either that or they're plastic. And I can't really tell. They look a little better quality though than just plastic.
Look at how far the pin back sticks out.
I know it's an older pin because it's a dangerous one.
So that tells me it's probably a natural stone.
Might be. Just thought it was really interesting. It would also look cute on like a little scarf. The size of it. If anybody wants measurements on anything I didn't tell you measurements on, just let me know too. And this measuring tape sticking right here. I just forget to do it. This one measures about 2 inches. So going that way, it's like 2 inches. Okay. And that was my 3. Let's see
All
what
right.
you're up to.
Oh, 5'3". Okay, I've got a starting bid of $8. Now, this is something my mother used to use, but this was because it was her mother's. But she had this in the household and used it. It's a little serving dish. Now, this is a starting bid of 6. Now, honest to
Oh,
God,
6. Okay,
it looks
sorry.
like ICE wild, right? It doesn't look like a D. It looks like a C because
It's
there's a D
idle.
on the end.
It's
There's a D,
Idlewild.
but
IDLE.
but
Idlewild.
but it no, because the thing next to the I doesn't look anything like the D on the end. It's the wrong shape. It's not ink missing, it's a C. When I'm looking at it close up, because I could not find anyway, but I didn't find this pattern. This is a different pattern than what I found as Idlewild. And this is a little serving bowl. Now it has some issues. It has had some heat crack. It hasn't cracked all the way through. It just has a little fracture. It's not been cracked. And it has, these these really old tend to get they get a staining in them. But my mother used, when she would serve a small little helping of something like for 2 people or something, this could be used for cranberry relish. She used this little old bowl. But I'm trying to find it a new home. But it was probably, I'm guessing this is old. Because this was her mother's. So this was from her mother's kitchen she remembers as a little girl. It's earthenware is what it's called. It's not fine porcelain, it's earthenware. These were basic serving dishes. This was like the moderately well-to-do people had this kind of stuff. This is not the fancy schmancy rich people stuff. Okie dokie. Pass on that. So then the next thing is a starting bid of $6. And this is a brand called Shibata. And believe it or not, this is a cup from a bathroom accessory set. This would be, some people would have the cup in the bathroom and stick their toothbrush in it. And this is the cup that you rinse your mouth out with in the bathroom after you have brushed your teeth. But it sure is a fancy one. Never been used. Beautiful, beautiful chrysanthemums with a little bit of gold trim and a very fat little birdie on the back. And this, I see, it's a little sticky on the bottom with the print. Now, this is not old. This is from the 1980s. But isn't that a beautiful, beautiful design? I love this design. Well, there's a bird down there. So maybe they're quail.
Those look like quail. Could be then.
He doesn't look like a quail, but this one does.
The one down there does.
All right. And then my last item was 1974 wedding present. I never used. I've got 2 of them. And this is a starting bid of $10. This is International Silver Plate, and this is a jelly jar. It's a pressed
Is it
glass.
$10 each?
Yeah, choice. In other words, I've got 2 identical ones. So I've got 2 of them. So you could get both or one. Now, I haven't done anything. This is silver plate. I have not polished it. I can polish all the tarnish off if anybody wants. But I prefer to let people do that. The spoon that comes with it has been in this little plastic bag.
I don't know if that's me or you.
And so it's in good shape.
Looks like I can't hear you. You're garbled.
Well, it's late.
Well, that's better. There you are.
I just had
so
to
is
slow
it
down.
$10? $10 each? Or you got 2?
I have exactly 2 of them.
So it's each?
So yeah, so it's $10 each.
Okay.
So one person could get 2 if they wanted, or 2 people could get 1.
And you said it was 1924?
No. 1974 was my wedding present.
Okay.
These are gifts that I got when I got married in 1974.
You were kind of garbled then, so,
Apparently, this was a standard gift that they gave to women. Now, I never put jelly on a table, but a lot of people would put white bread and jelly on a table. But no, oh, homemade strawberry preserves, orange marmalade. You know, if you were going to have a fancy breakfast, this would be an ideal thing to put some nice jelly out, some homemade preserves, in something like this. But you could use it as a sugar bowl as
Yeah,
well.
I was going to say I know somebody that eats a lot of sugar.
You
They
could use it as a sugar bowl on the table. You could put anything else in it. Maybe like a pickle lily, pickle relish that you make, or a chutney, something like that. It's just a little serving dish. The lid has the notch for the spoon, and it comes with the spoon, silver plated. And again, I can polish it shiny, shiny if somebody wants, or they can polish it themselves because this has gotten a little tarnish on it, but I can get it off real easy. Make it look brand new. Any interest? For a poor passed over wedding gift. I never got to use this stuff. In fact, these were still in the original boxes. And that's my 3.
Okay, I'm still playing over here though. Okay.
You getting set up?
Uh, I'm pulling some more stuff out from my mom's bag here. Let's see.
I did some
So
reconfiguring
what
too.
number am I on now?
You're
Okay,
on
number
number 28.
28. It's an $8 starting bid.
And you need to be on the screen.
That might help. I don't know. I don't know. We like looking at Randy though, right?
Yeah.
Number 28 is a starting bid of $8. And these are screw on earrings. And they're like a silver tone. And then it's kind of like, I don't know, like maybe a hammered look, but not quite. Go like that. They are, let me see how long they are. I've got about an inch. And here's, it's on my keyboard. Dropped it on my keyboard. Here's how the backs look. Like I say, the metal right here kind of looks hammered. And I don't see any markings on it. But it's for the, pair. Okay, don't see anybody in for those. Okay. Number 29 is going to be a starting bid of $12. Okay. And these are Kurt S. Adler nutcrackers. Number 29, $12 starting bid. Here's the back, Kurt S. Adler. Let's see. Holidays are Santa's world since 1946. So you get these cute nutcracker ornaments. Each one is a different color, I believe. Yes, they all are different in design. There's two that are green and two that are red, but the outfit is designed different. And then there's a light blue and a dark blue. The other thing that these are neat to do with, because these do have strings on them, is you can use them for package toppers. And when you make, your Christmas packages and tie it in with the bow or whatever, or you can tie it onto like a Christmas bag as a gift bag, and this would be outside hanging off the side of it. So,
Well,
that's
besides an ornament on a tree, you could also put them on a wreath.
right. Yes, you could decorate a wreath with them. You can use them for assemblages, all kinds of things you could use these for. And that's $12 starting bid. Number 29. Okay. Number 30. Number 30 is going to be a starting bid of $4. Number 30. And this is a spun and blown glass little ornament. Got little candles, like a little candelabra kind of looking thing. The top is like a little, I guess, holly and berry, I don't know, look kind of to it. And it's spun glass. And the blue is just my item number, so ignore that. And then this continues inside with the two candlesticks with flames sticking out the center. It's about this big. And you could put like fishing string, the clear wire
Monofilament.
fishing line around it and make it into an ornament if you wanted to. If you didn't want to set it somewhere. Let's see how tall this is. It's about 3 inches tall. It sparkles off with the light. It's kind of nice. Okay, that's my third item. Let us know what you'd like to see or what you'd like to see in future shows too. We'd really like to know what you'd like to see. I'm going to see what Randy has up here next.
Okay, well, I've got enough things set up for 2 more rounds.
Okay.
So the first of those items, I've never seen something like this before. Starting bid of $10. Monet, okay? Silver tone glass tennis bracelet. And doesn't it look like aquamarine and morganite? It is not silver, but it is made like a good quality silver bracelet. The clasp has got Monet all over it. So it says Monet on this piece. In there. And then over on this end. Let me find it. In there, it says Monet. I doubt if you can see it. I can't get it closer. 7 inches. And it says they're glass. But look at how well that setting is. That looks like a good quality tennis bracelet. And it's these beautiful blue and peachy pink stones. Nobody is going to know this is not sterling. Gosh, is one of them greenish? No, that's just the way the blue is looking. Beautiful bracelet. Just beautiful. Any interest in this? I didn't know Monet made things like this. Okay. Now, have you ever heard of a brand called Icing? Icing. And I can see why they did it for
Yeah,
this
Claire's.
necklace. Starting bid of $8. 13 to 17 inch rhinestone necklace. Now, this is not doing it. It's blurring it. It's not coming out sharp. But I think this is a collar, and I'll show you why. So the part that actually goes on the necklace is fairly short. It's got a huge long. So I'm thinking that what this is designed for is to wear like this. Now it'll lay down further down and it drapes beautifully, but I think it's made to go up here. What do you think?
Maybe.
$8. And the chain is real nice. It's kind of a twisted. All right. And then my last piece this round, you're not going to believe this. I had to bring it. $8. Buy it now. Humongous. You like rhinestones?
I'll put that one back up there.
Rhinestone rose. Look at this. This thing is so big. It has two pins. Now imagine it. Imagine a gorgeous black velvet evening gown. With this up here. Or coat. With something like that. This is what I call pageant. And it even comes with a little baggie with extra rhinestones. But it's just gorgeous. Oh, you could attach it to a purse. You know, you could get a mirror and you could put it on the frame of the mirror or a picture frame. You know, you could use it in a picture box that you're going to put some antique something and have this in the corner. There's just so many things you could use it for other than just to wear it. But it's just incredible looking. But I think this has to be pageant type of jewelry. Have no idea who made it. But it's just neat. I've never seen anything like this. If I could figure out a way to use this thing, I would. Any interest in it? and it's built up. Look at the dimensions. All right, that's my 3.
Okay, if you have to. All right, here we go. How's everybody doing tonight anyway? Haven't had much in the chat.
I know they've gotten all quiet. I think they've fallen asleep. I know
Okay,
it's midnight for some people.
number 31 is $6 starting bid. 31, and it's for these moonstone earrings, and they are marked 925 on the back. See the imprint there on the top. These are pierced earrings. But since I was bringing the other type, I should bring a pair of pierced at least. They're really nice and shiny. You get the like blue that you see in there. I hope you can see in there.
Are they sterling?
Yeah, they're marked 925.
Wow. $6?
Yeah, I got a
Did I
good
hear you
deal
right?
on them.
My
Yeah,
goodness, people. I can tell they're asleep.
yeah. I thought I'd try to wake them up though. I may have to end up keeping these and wearing them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Guess they might look good on my ear. Okay,
Oh,
let's see.
okay.
Claim
Okay,
the flower
Noelle.
brooch, please.
It is yours. You are going to love that thing. I'm glad somebody
Which
got it.
flower brooch?
Oh,
Which
I assume
flower brooch?
you mean the big pink rose?
I had a few that were flowers, and you had a few that were flowers.
Yeah, but I just showed that big rose.
Yeah, I'm thinking she means yours. We'll wait and see what she says. Number 32 is going to be a $10 starting bid. Let us know, Noelle, which
Big flower brooch. I see that, but was it that big pink and green rose, Noelle? I presume
just
that's
see
the
if
most
I've seen
recent
those.
one.
I don't see anything else that she wrote before that.
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah, here, let me put you up and I'll
Let me
just
just
ask
confirm.
her to if this is the one.
You mean this one, right? Yeah, big old Mama Jamma.
Thought so.
It is
Okay.
so gorgeous. Okay, it is yours, Noelle. I'm so excited that somebody got it.
Okay. Number 32, $10 start. And it is for a porcelain nativity. Number 32. This is Department 56. Let's go for a pretty penny. I'm not sure why. I know people collect the Department 56 though, so that's probably why. They're really cute. It is porcelain. It can be an ornament. It's the back side. Okay. Let's see anybody for that. Number 33. It's going to be a $6 start. And it is for a Lennox I love my dog ornament. It is marked Lennox on the back. Let me see if it has anything else. Does slide. So I might be able to show you it a little better. Okay. Right. And that was my 3.
All right.
I'm going to pull Randy over.
Back
There
to
you
my last round. So first one is buy it now, $5. Nice necklace. This is so pretty. The brand is Chaps, CHAPS. And this is a 16 to 18 inch. And it is these black faceted beads
Well,
on
that's pretty.
silver chain with these they're like little globy things with rhinestones. Can you see them? It's got a it's got a nice long, it's just on a chain, nice and simple. I think it's pretty. Here's the brand. Upside down. Caps. And these balls, you see they're cut out. And they have rhinestones. And then the beautiful black are glass, faceted glass. There's just something about, faceted glass and silver like this that is so classy looking. That's a great holiday necklace, great for New Year's Eve. Nice present. Okay. Then my next item is buy it now, $5. I made this. This is a bangle made out of yarn made out of sari silk. So I made the bangle out of paper. And then I have this neat fiber yarn from India that they're twisted from silk threads from saris. And you're seeing really brilliant colors. Now, what looks like the bright blue is probably purple. And so you've got greens and golds and purples and pinks. And so I made this bangle out of the sari silk. What looks like blue is purple. Pink is pink. It's just a neat, different kind of bangle. It won't clink and clank. $5. And last but not least, buy it now $6, is just this neat goldfish. It's a pin, and it's not your typical fish. It's not a koi fish. It's a long fish. It almost looks like it's been jumped out of the water. Whoop. There is no brand on it. It's got a big long pin. But he's just a neat looking fish. Would look good on a coat, on a hat, on a jacket. Oh, I think on something like a tweed jacket or a coat jacket that has lovely texture. He would be really neat. And that is my last one for the night. Oh, Noelle. Noelle wants my fish. It is yours, Noelle.
She might.
The fish is yours. He's swimming to you. And that is it.
Okay. Well, good, because I just wrote down my last item. So told you. I'm working on it, right? 666. She must have her key stuck.
Yeah, that's okay. We got you covered, Noelle.
We got it. We got it. Maybe she was eating some chocolate and it got sticky. Okay, so number 34 is going to be a choice at $4. Sorry, skunk noises. 34, and it's a choice of squishmallows. You could have a Santa squishmallow or a gingerbread man squishmallow. These are about
my
4
new
and a half
kittens would
inches
love
tall.
those.
Make great stocking stuffers. They have the squishmallow tags on them. They're, let me see if it says 2022. It would be a choice of either one. They're 4 and a half inches tall, $4 each. That's Santa, or you got the little gingerbread man. And squishmallows are so popular with the kiddos. And they're so squishy and comfy. They're just cute. Okay. Number 35 is also going to be a choice at $6. It's going to be a choice of pendants.
You said $6, correct?
Yes, $6. So it's getting into mom stuff here. Number 35, $6 choice. This one kind of looks like amber to me. It looks like an older.
Is it cold or is it not?
It's
It
not
looks like
cold. It's not
it looks
cold.
like it's made to be amber, but it doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it's amber, but it
Okay.
looks like it's made to be amber.
Okay. The other choice is this one looks like it could possibly be silver, but it's not marked. And then that's what it looks
Oh,
like. And both of
okay.
these are a little reactive to the UV. So that could be
Well,
shell, I'm thinking,
yeah,
inlaid
that's
in it.
shell and resin.
And then this one kind of does have a little bit of reaction. You know, it changes a little in color, but I don't know what it is. Other than it looks like it's an older setting. A little bit to me. I don't know. So it would be your choice of either. I see Noelle at 6. I know she put that in before I said it's not cold. It doesn't really feel cold.
Yeah,
Doesn't feel
that's
warm.
definitely
Doesn't
she's
feel cold.
definitely in.
So I want to make
Okay,
sure
well look,
she's
let's
still in.
let's count her down, and while we're counting her down, Noelle, you let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you would like.
Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Come on, fair warning. Get in there.
Oh, okay. Thank you. My mom will be thrilled.
And sold both to Noelle.
Okay. Stick your little name in here.
The second one had the look of sterling, but there was no
Yeah,
mark on it.
there was no mark that I could find at all. But yeah,
But you could tell it has a little tarnish, so maybe it's just a plate.
maybe, I don't know. And number 36 is going to be $8.
Hey, Marzena.
Oh, thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up, and I appreciate that. So these are pieces that my mom put in a bag, and she said they would make great earrings.
Ooh.
That's what they look like.
Well, what are they?
Here's the backs. I don't know, but I think you could make them independents because they have like the holes there. Or you could put a shepherd's hook in there. And like she said, make earrings if you wanted. Let's see how long they are.
I would make them post because you could easily attach the post to the top of the earring, the top of the oval, just glue it on and it wouldn't affect the design.
They're a little under 1 3/4 inches.
Oh, looks like we have Noella's in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were just in a bag. I don't know.
Yeah, it would be
that's
real easy to
that's the
attach
bag.
a post back to those.
Okay. All right,
It
we can
would be
count them
harder
down.
to
Oh,
have the
well,
loop. Oh, well, Lou is in for 9.
Lou's in at 9. Okay.
Okay, we got an auction. Noelle's in at 10.
All
I thought
right.
Lou was sleeping. Lou is in for 12. Noelle is at 13.
Okay. Like that. Uh-oh.
Lou.
If you go back and look on the replay, if there's anything, let us know.
Noelle's at 13. Lou is 15. Noelle at 16. Marzina walks in, and all of a sudden we got action.
Maybe she woke some people up.
They're very interesting looking.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so we're currently Noelle at 16. Lou, are you still hanging in?
And
Okay, she is.
18 for
Lou is at
Lou.
18.
Wells at 19.
Noelle's at 19.
Yeah, I
And
don't know
Lou
what
went
they
to
are at all.
22.
But
Noelle's at
my mom
23.
said they would make nice earrings. That's
Well,
basically all
Mom's
I know.
always right.
Well, my mom actually made a lot of earrings and jewelry.
Lou is at 25.
Okay. Thank you for your bits, ladies.
Noelle's at 26. Lou's at 27. Noelle's at 28.
Okay. What are you thinking, Lou?
Probably out of breath. Okay, Lou says she's out.
Well, out to Noel. Okay. Thank you, ladies.
Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Noelle.
Well, thank you. All right, let me bring Randy up. And that's all you had, right, Randy?
Yep. It's almost 11:30.
Yeah, it's 9:24.
I turn into a crabby old lady. I'm hungry, and I got new kittens I gotta go check on.
Whoa, that might be problematic.
They are
Yeah,
they're unchaperoned, and
yeah. When
because
I
hubby's
sat down to
going to
feed,
bed.
when I sat down to feed the kittens this morning, I counted 11 little kittens in my area, and I know there's at least 5 in the other area. So there's at least 16 tiny kittens. And then we have some little ones that are like maybe 4 months and I know there's at least 4 of those
Oh my
and
gosh.
various stages on up. So like I said, there's at least 40 here. Cats.
Mm,
So screwy. Anyway, we want to thank everybody for coming tonight.
yes, thanks for coming.
And I'm going to start, I won't start my invoicing until after the show Saturday with Aaron Proctor. Yeah. Anyway, we're we're working on some stuff, Lou, but it's slow going. And my mom's can't walk. My mom can't walk to
Yeah.
do it,
Well,
and
I'll
she
be
can't.
invoicing right away. I don't have any other. Becky is pretty much mostly what I'm doing. Although on the 15th, I will be with Dawn and Teresa for their members auction. Then on the 16th, I'll be on the East Coast resellers, same two lovely ladies. And then on the 23rd, Johnny's Hump Day, Thursday, I'll be here. Mondays, I am a moderator for Marzina, Sunshine Amberzina, and we also do
Great.
Thursday before I'm with Becky. So I'll be with her. Now, starting in October, I'm going to start bringing higher end jewelry. So I'm going to be bringing silver because we're looking at going into Christmas. I'll be bringing jewelry lots. I'll be bringing craft lots. I'll be bringing, this is like October, starting in October. I'll be bringing dolls. I'll be bringing Boyd's Bears. So, all kinds of things. If there's a specific type of thing, we would love for you to leave a comment in the chat of what it is.
Yeah,
And I'll see if I can come up with it. So I'm going to be coming with a lot of different things.
yeah.
Night, Marzina.
Hi, Marcina. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I've got bins here at my mom's that I had separated out when I was here a couple of years ago, so I can go through some of that stuff and look if anybody's looking for anything in particular. And she's got a ton of stuff here that she's wanting to sell. So yeah, and I will be on with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, on Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I will also we'll have our show next Thursday. I'm going to schedule that one, and I'm also going to be on the second Tuesday. I'm going to be on Jen Eads' channel for Friends Selling with Friends. So I
Great.
know I've got that coming up. And I
Put
think,
a good word in for me.
well, all you have to do is sign up.
How do you sign up? Because I've
Oh,
emailed a lot of people and I never got a response.
oh, email. I'll tell you later.
Okay. And
Email ads.
Lou asked if you're doing your Monday whatnot sales.
You know, the Monday and Tuesday whatnots I'm not going to be doing until I get back to Arizona. I've got my store there on vacation mode. I've got my eBay store on vacation mode too. It's just too many sales with the many needs that my mom has, and I don't want to
Well, and
over.
a lot of your stuff is there.
Yeah, most of my stuff is in Arizona. I brought 3 tubs with me here. My mom has stuff I can go through. We haven't even had a chance to do that. My mom has the back end of a semi truck in front of her house that still has stuff in the bottom of it that I haven't went through, and we've got rooms here. Oh yeah, I had to take a break for my mom, and yeah, I wish I could do those sales too because they're kind of easier when I have everything loaded in those. But anyway, so logistically, I have to change everything to I'm in Oregon and shipping, not in Arizona and shipping. So yeah, it's a little different. So, but thank you for asking, because I do plan on getting back to those when I can get back to Arizona. And my husband was sick today. When I called him, he was having a temperature and things were coming back up. I think he ate something bad. So not
That
good
just
to
means
leave him by himself.
He'll appreciate you even more when you get home.
Oh, he does. He just, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I wish he wasn't sick while I was gone. It worries me. It worries me. But my mom can't drive. My mom can. hardly walk. It hurts to walk. She has a broken hip. She has bones in her hip that are broken, and they can't do surgery, but she still walks on it.
Mm.
And she has a bad knee. So, and like I said, she's 80, and her 90-year-old guy
Boy.
fell. He fell and smashed the toilet tank and
Oh.
hurt his back. And now he's where he can't get around good. And his legs, because he was in the hospital and then in a care facility, his legs are really weak and shaky. So I want him to be getting around better because he could drive and he could walk before this with a walker. Oh, yeah, everything happens at once. You are so right, Denise. And I
Mm-mm.
hope your mom's doing well as well, Denise. I know she wasn't doing too well. And they get cranky over here too. And
Oh,
then
sure.
they bicker at each other, and I'm like, I'm out of the room. Oh boy! But I really appreciate everybody hanging in with me, especially me being over here in Oregon. Oh, she was able to walk a little today. Oh, good, good, good. That's anything that goes towards improvement. We just love to see. And if anybody ever wants to reach out to us, our emails are up there on the screen. If there's anything you're looking for in particular, we'd love to look for you. I know I have a lot more that I probably could show. Yeah, and she wants to get back to making her towels, I'm sure. She's probably got a little itchy finger there. Yeah, she's so active, it's hard. It's hard when you can't be active. But tell her we're thinking of her and wishing her the best. Yeah. You can tell she does when she's over there. And she puts so much care into it too, not wanting you to give out the ones that are just a little bit imperfect. The imperfect ones, have character though. Well, I'm so glad. But everybody have a great evening. And I hope to see you guys at least again in some chats. And hopefully back on here on Thursday and maybe on Aaron's show and maybe with Marzina and um, all the others that we look forward to. Yeah, that's hard. My mom's going through that too. Yeah, sweet dreams. Bye, everybody.
Night.
Take care of yourself and your loved ones.